You are the only person that can be you. And I say this to myself basically daily. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Rachel. We do all things lifestyle, fashion and styling on the channel. And whether it was the title that brought you here or the thumbnail, I'm hoping you enjoy and you stick around. And this is a safe space. So loves, I wanted to do a quick run. And this is so funny because if you watched me on YouTube, I'm talking 10 years ago now. This is literally what I used to do then, but then life happened and we segued and I do a little bit of everything now and the channel is what you see it to be. But with that being said, there's been, I guess, a discourse that's been happening, especially at this time of the year where a lot of videos are about trends and, you know, what to expect and what's trending and, you know, how to be this and how to rebrand yourself and da-da-da-da-da. And it's beautiful, you know, to be able to guide others and, you know, give them insight as I do myself on my channel. But there is really something to be said for this idea of wanting to be, right? And I'm trying to think of how to say this without, I've already said, disclaimer, safe space. This is really just me going off my rantings and my ramblings, but it's not to offend anyone or make anyone feel any type of way. If you clicked on a video, you already know what it is. But I really do think there's something to be said for accepting where you are and who you are. It's great to be aspirational. It's great to admire, and imitation is the best, as they say, or highest form of flattery, right? But I really think there is something to also be said for going onto Pinterest, be it on social medias, etc., 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 seeing other people do things and being like, I want to do that or I want to be that. It takes a lot to be able to get to that position to understand that you are the only person that can be you. And I say this to myself basically daily. You are the only person that can ever be you. So when I go and I see, like, watch videos and I see comments of, you know, people talking about how they've splashed the cash to like buy something that's just not their style, or, you know, they really thought they wanted this, but then they're that, etc., etc. I'm like, first of all, let me save you some coins, honey. Okay? Yes, you have to try things out. You have to experiment. But I really think we all have to sit with ourselves and be honest and say, is this me? Does this suit my day-to-day? Does this suit my lifestyle? Or am I just liking what I see on another person? And I think it's that second part of being able to acknowledge that I just like what I see on them, but it is not for me. I've said this recently when I did my Zara shop, where I looked at some shoes. They were the boxing shoes, and I was like, I was toying with the idea of getting them because I was like, they're really cute. I do love black boots in general, all shapes, sizes and silhouettes. Well, not size, but you get the gist. But then again, I had to have that conversation with myself to say, Rachel, this is not for you, babes. It will literally sit in your wardrobe. Do not purchase it. It's not for you. And I didn't. Now, with that being said, why I say all of this is, you go on Pinterest and you're going to be that girl. You will never be a Pinterest girly if you are just not yourself. All the girlies we see on Pinterest, all the people we essentially aspire to be, and I say we collectively, the people that we may look up to and aspire to be are literally being themselves. They have gone into their own path. They have done their own thing. They have tested, they've experimented, they've tried, they've failed, both in public and in private potentially, and they are living their truth. Now, I say all of this, obviously the caveat to that is this is how they're presenting themselves on social media. So, hey, who knows? Maybe it's all a lie, it's all a facade, but ultimately there's still some level of them putting something out there that is relatively aspirational. We all know social media is smoke and mirrors and all of that stuff. And I've always tried to reiterate on my channel that, like, listen, the things I do or the things I say and blah, 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 take it always with a pinch of salt. It's not to say I'm not telling you the truth, because we're tight over here. But it's just things like even my hauls. I always say, listen, I'm doing these hauls. I'm not keeping all of these items. I buy the pieces for you guys to see. You like to see how it looks on me. We may be the same shape or size. You might just like my vibe. For whatever the reason, I do it for you guys because that's what you want to see. With that being said, it's little things like that where we aspire to be other people without really understanding what's happening in the background. Now, to make it more of a positive thing, right? Because yeah, I do literally the same thing. I will go on socials, whether it's Instagram, Pinterest, whatever, and I will see a girly wear a particular outfit that is more of my vibe. And I'm like, ooh, I never thought to wear that shirt like that, or I'd never think to wear a denim skirt like that. I think there's an element of having to get yourself to understand that you still need to make it yours, because if you try and be that other person, it is not going to work. I say this sort of digressing. We think about businesses that steal ideas from like smaller companies and stuff. You will never execute it the same way the person who had that original idea did, because it's not your idea. And yeah, you may have the money, but guess what? You will never have the brain power, you never have the vision, and you never have the gift that they were given, the insight that they were blessed with to be able to execute it the same way. And I really say that off the back of, I guess, taking it back to Pinterest and stuff. When you see someone, yeah, you can copy their outfit top to toe. And it may be, as I said, imitation, you know, flattery and all of that stuff. But you have to be honest with yourself and acknowledge that you are not going to see every single outfit that person wears. And unless they are your sister or someone that you are with day to day, at some point, in some shape, form or time, you are going to have to use your own thoughts, your own interests, your own brain power essentially to pick an outfit or to make choices essentially. With that being said, a slight caveat. We look at the Pinterest girlies, you know, people are trending for different reasons, but I really do think people are scared to try things. I think people are scared to make mistakes, and I get it, because now I'm low-key speaking to myself. In a day and an age where everything is documented, whether it's you recording or someone else recording you, mistakes are out there for more people to see. But, if we are talking in the realms of style and fashion, baby, after a couple laughs here and there and some photos maybe circulating the internet, like, you're gonna be okay. This is not life or death. And I say that because I feel like a lot of people don't want to lean into what works for them. I even think about some of the comments that I get on YouTube sometimes. Like recently, someone told me that I look better with dark hair, I guess alluding to the fact that blonde hair doesn't suit me as much. That's great for them, but for me, I'm not gonna wear blonde hair just because someone said I look better in dark hair. Because on the flip side, when someone says I look better in blonde hair, I might take that with a pinch of salt. But my point is, you have to live for yourself and do what, gutturally, is that a word? Do what feels good to you. Do what feels good for you. Do what works for your life, your interests. When I think about a lot of the things like comments that people leave, not on my channel, because you guys are lovely, for the most part, like literally 99% of you guys are awesome and you're all my darlings, and we talk and we cut it up in the comments. But when I think on a broader scale, if everyone lived according to what other people thought of them, yuck, first and foremost, and boring. And that's the reason why I think it's also important for any of you who are starting to thinking to start maybe a YouTube channel, or you just want to, you know, have an audience on any of the social media platforms. There is something to be said for being comfortable with what works for you. I know what works for me. And I think that's the reason why it resonates with you guys when I come on and I talk about pieces that I like and blah, 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 because this is me literally talking about things that I enjoy, things that make me happy, and then presenting it to you guys. And the beauty in that is we then build a relationship off the back of that. Like I said, we're kindred spirits. But yeah, that's pretty much my rant. I just feel like people need to have an element of individuality. It's great to take inspiration from places. It's great to, you know, acknowledge and take in all of this that we're seeing, which we are constantly taking in so much anyway. But I really, really think there has to be a level of discernment where you just realize that, okay, I need to stand true in what I like, what I don't like, whether it's trending or not, as I said, because trends are a fantastic way to explore, but you don't need to lean into all of them, and just kind of go from there. So yeah. If you have made it to the end of the video, let me know something that you are unapologetic about. It's a safe space. I will delete any comments if anyone is rude. It's a safe space. So let me know anything that you are unapologetic about. It could be fashion related. It could be travel related, whatever it may be. Let me know below. If you've enjoyed this video, again, let me know below and I will sprinkle these here and there on my channel. But yeah, this is very nostalgic. And if anyone has watched any of my previous videos where I did this years ago, again, let me know below. Anyway, my loves, thank you for tuning in and sticking around with me. If you've made it to the end of the video, leave a thought emoji, like a cloud thing emoji, if you've made it to this stage. We will go again Sunday 7 p.m, but as I mentioned, subscribe and turn your notification bell on because I will just sprinkle these videos sort of on a whim. Why not? Like, I want to talk to you guys. So yeah, and until the next one, stay well, stay blessed, good vibes only, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye. Ooh, I should probably quickly say my top is from Topshop on ASOS. Bracelets and stuff, guys, you know we've been building a collection for a while, but let's say a mix of Monica Vinader, Mejuri and ASOS design because they slap. And my watch is from Joisa, really cute, with this bracelet from Ana Luisa and more ASOS jewelry. Earrings, no idea. Necklace, couldn't tell ya. Thanks guys.